Ever since the Byzantine Empire first employed incendiary weapons like Greek fire during the 7th century, modern armies have attempted to transform the ancient technology into an infantry weapon. The most prominent examples emerged between World War I and the Vietnam War in the form of flamethrowers. German inventor and scientist Richard Fiedler introduced an incendiary prototype called the Flamethrowers. The Flamethrowers' critical shortcoming was that its fuel had no thickening agent capable of sticking to a target. That issue was solved with the brutal wartime invention of napalm in World War II. Napalm, the combination of naphthalene and palmitic acids, was discovered by Harvard chemistry professor Louis Fieser on Valentine's Day 1942. Napalm gave incendiary weapons of World War II a deadly edge across the battlefields in the Pacific. During the island-hopping campaigns, Japanese bunkers proved too tough for conventional weaponry. The Marines found a solution in the M1 and M1A1 portable flamethrowers. Specially trained Marines would carry 60 to 70-pound tanks on their backs and shoot flaming napalm at Japanese defenses. But these weapons came with a deadly trade-off. They were clunky and made the operators easy targets for enemy snipers. Some tanks were also specially equipped with flamethrowers. M3 light tanks were converted into flamethrower tanks, nicknamed Satans, to help uproot entrenched Japanese soldiers. In Europe, the Germans feared a flamethrower tank called Churchill's Crocodile. Its effective range was more than 100 yards, and the napalm-like fuel stuck to everything it touched. Developed in 1943, M2 flamethrowers were later used against communist-occupied pillboxes during the Korean War. M2 flamethrowers were so effective they were used again in the Vietnam War, this time by both sides. The North Vietnamese Army first used flamethrowers against US Marines at Con Thien on May 8, 1967. The Brown Water Navy used incendiary weapons to rout enemy combatants during patrols of swamps, rivers, and canals. The devastating effects of liquid hellfire ultimately resulted in flamethrowers being deemed inhumane. Though no international law explicitly bans flamethrowers, they were officially retired from the US military arsenal by the Department of Defense in 1978.